begotten Son, the only sacrifice acceptable to the Father for the forgiveness of our sin, that whosoever believes should not perish. Our only hope for a future with God forever would have everlasting life. How? Verse 17, and we can't take verse 16 without verse 17. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. Why? We come back to the beginning of the verse. For God so loved the world, everybody in it, loved us, continues to love us, beyond human reason. We can't earn it, we don't deserve it. We can never make him love us more, but we can never make him love us less. Our value in his eyes does not diminish when we fail him, doubt him, or when we're torn apart by life. His love is unconditional and it's eternal. We can never fully comprehend such love, but we know that God kept his promise and we can live through him in his love. Why? Because our true worth in God's eyes is not determined by our own efforts, but by the price that Jesus paid at Calvary. And when we believe this, we put a smile on God's face. Despite the agony of that cross, Jesus made two statements and offered two prayers. A prayer for each one of us. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Okay, that was the people who crucified him, but do we always recognize what we are doing? In extremity such as we will never know, Jesus could plead with his Father to forgive those who hurt him, rejected him, scoffed at him, and failed him. What a challenge to us to forgive. What a challenge to believe we can be forgiven. You see, I was at that cross, and so were you. We're still there, too often. We bear the responsibility to admit that we have done, said and thought things which added to the suffering of Jesus and to that of other people. Praise God that in genuine sorrow we can claim the forgiveness so dearly bought at Calvary. I thirst. Again, the humanity of Jesus. This was not only a physical thirst, but which would be absolutely intense on that cross, but a thirst to be loved by the people to whom he'd given so much. Within a week, those who had welcomed him with Hosanna were shouting, "Crucify him!" He was not the Messiah they longed for or expected. What they didn't recognize was that he was something far greater, the perfect example of sacrificial love. Do we recognize this and thirst for the love of Jesus as much as he thirsts for our love?